Do you know how the factory mass produces sausages? These are the raw materials for the production of sausages, mainly a mixture of chicken and pork, and most of the meat even comes from animals that are too sick. In order to facilitate the next processing and production, first pour them into a meat grinder, grind them into such minced meat, then add starch and seasonings in an appropriate proportion. Pour water into them, and use a mixer to mix and stir. In order to meet the national food production standards, it is also necessary to add some corn syrup to it and mix it to form a paste similar to that. On the other side, workers start putting long garments into automatic filling machines. The long clothing used here is an edible fresh-keeping magic roll. The purpose is to make the sausage less likely to deteriorate in a short time. The filling machine then puts a certain amount of the mixture into each section of long coat, making about 10 sausages in about 35 seconds. These sausages are then linked together, arranged and hung on a machine, which sends them to a washing machine for a wash. And under the rinse of a sprinkler, any remaining stains on the surface are removed. They are then sent to the oven in the cooking zone for steaming, where their own flavor is enhanced. Finally, after cutting them into single sections by machine, these sausages will be sold on the market. Therefore, although the sausage is delicious, it is recommended that you eat less or not eat it, because you don't know what its raw materials are, and even many sausages on the street are 3-No products, and the phenomenon of abuse of food additives is extremely seriously, it will bring great danger to health after consumption. Everyone must have seen pure dark chocolate in Russia, and today, I will show you how it is made. Its main ingredient is these cocoa bean conveyor belts, which are passed through a series of cleaning systems to screen out other debris present in them. And then they enter a dehuller, which removes large pieces of husk on a strongly shaking filter screen, and then vacuums it away. The remaining small pieces, after grinding, become such a thick cocoa butter. It is the natural fat in cocoa beans and represents the only standard for the gold content of chocolate. Although cocoa butter substitute can produce a taste close to natural cocoa butter, the taste is far from this natural cocoa butter. Moreover, there are a lot of trans fatty acids in the production process with cocoa butter, and trans fatty acids can cause coronary heart disease, venous sclerosis, and many other diseases. Many countries abroad have begun to restrict the use of trans fatty acids. When these can be seen to reach the target concentration, you can start making chocolate. The drip machine drops the chocolate onto nozzle trays on a conveyor belt, then goes into a cooling tunnel passing through several temperature zones for about 5 minutes. When their temperature is around 4 degrees, they come out of the tunnel and then conveyor them through the metal. The detectors ensure that food safety standards are met. The production of block chocolates is to directly put them into such a mold, and enter the refrigerator through a conveyor belt for about 2 hours, and these chocolates can flow into the market.